Hi, my name is Tenorio Miller, and I play keyboards with Arc Iris. I'm going to show you my gear. We could start with the synths. At the top here's the Moog Sub 37. Use it for fat basses and that kind of thing. What drew me to it? Well, I guess Moog has always been kind of the go-to analog synthesizer for bass. I mean, ever since when the Mini Moog first came out, Bernie Worrell, Jan Hammer, all these kind of great Moog bass players, you know, that's where it all started. So Moog makes a super affordable synth that is great for touring with. There's actually another one on stage. Like, they're just super common right now. Love them so much. Yeah, and I also have it. I have my Moog is through an expression pedal, which is controlling the filter. And then sometimes I'll layer it with a bass sound on here just to beef it up. Probably can't hear it on computer speakers or whatever, but it sounds really bassy. Yeah. This here is just a Nord stage. I guess it's not just a Nord stage. It is the Nord stage. And I use it mostly for like distorted electric piano. I run it through this Fender Deluxe amp right here, just to give it the extra grit, kind of that classic Wurlitzer, you know, nasty, you know, power chord kind of stuff. Yeah. Here's a Line 6 DL4, which we have 4 of on stage. For me, I just use it for delay on my vocals, but in the past I've done crazy looping with it. Sometimes I'll just send everything through it and just create insane sounds, and then like I'll sample them on this guy here, which is how I made a lot of these samples. I mostly use this Roland Phantom for sampling. So all of those are different samples that I made from Jossie, our lead singer's. She just played a clarinet and I looped her with this thing, and then I sent it into this. And then I also use this for just like kind of regular bass sounds. I actually use all 3 for bass, since I'm sort of the bass player in the band, and I'm able to use this to either send it to the house as a bass instrument or send it to this Fender Deluxe as like a gritty sound. So I mean, it all kind of depends on what I want to serve as the bass instrument per song. So for instance, like the first song, I'll have this here's the Nord, and I want to have this serve as the bass. So then my B, or my right, is the bass. And then the next song, I want it to serve as a gritty, like distorted, that kind of thing, which really just doesn't sound as good if it's just direct. I found that just sounds better. So I'm able to kind of mix and match per song. Super pumped to figure that out. I've been trying to figure out a way to A-B stuff, and I had a switch for a while, I just wasn't doing it. So. And then this is just a Boss Dr. Sample SP303, kind of a classic sampler. And I barely use it. I know that there's so much potential for it, but I just use it for just like,
are you going to see the concert tonight?
Maybe some ambient talking, or like loops, any loops that I want to trigger. That's about it. I have a Telefunken M80 vocal mic. We both, Jossie and I, have it. And that's kind of it. I just love their stuff. And this keytar, which apparently kills fascists, is MIDI'd to the Roland. So I'm able to, I could just show you real quick. That's not what it sounds like. So these are just samples I made. It's pretty sick, and then I'm able to dance around and hop around and do all the lovely nerdy things that I like to do. A lot of the arrangements of the songs were written because of, you know, what kind of gear we had. So, I mean, yeah, like we'll either start with a super basic song that Jossie will write, just maybe 3 chords, and then we'll kind of bring it to the capabilities of all this different gear. She has a whole bunch of awesome stuff too, and then we'll craft what becomes the record. So it's not really, it's like when we make the record, we just use what we use with what we tour with. That's it. There's no other like. We don't get in the studio and we're like, I'm gonna use all these different keyboards because that's just not practical. I'm not gonna be able to bring all those keyboards on the road. I'm gonna just use what I know and love. Just check out Arc Iris, arcirismusic.com. We have a new record coming out. Big thanks to Moog for helping us out on the road, and yeah, thanks for listening.